Well, the Packers just finished up week 16 of their season, and the hard-hitting style of play definitely takes a toll on their bodies. Many pro athletes are turning to cryotherapy to help aid in their recovery, and luckily, they're used to the frozen tundra. Take a look.
Off to space you go, my friend.
It might not quite be outer space, but a cryosauna does seem very futuristic.
Cryotherapy actually means cold cure, so we're stimulating the body's skin receptors with extreme cold temperatures of the air.
Cryotherapies become an important part of the recovery process for some of the world's best athletes, including several of the Packers.
It's like stepping outside when it's -0 outside for about 3 minutes, seriously, with just your underwear on.
Any athlete, anybody that's training, you always want to recover faster, because then you can hit your training just as hard the following time.
They're modern day gladiators. They're out there on the field really taking a beating. Anything they can do to mitigate that recovery by reducing it, is to their benefit.
Located just a couple miles from Lambeau, Cryotherapy of Wisconsin opened its doors in October.
The benefits was closely related to the cold tub, but you get them faster, and actually that thing can make you lose a little weight too.
The thing that I like about it is not wet, because it's not water. It's definitely beneficial, but it's very cold.
Temperatures plummet to -150 degrees, and that's Celsius.
If you take a hot dog and you leave it on the counter and rot, but when you put it in the freezer, you're preserving it, and you can take it out later and unthaw it and get it ready. So I pretty much look at it like that.
It's a biohack. Your brain is tricked into thinking that you're in imminent danger, and all the blood rushes to your core. And then when you come out, and all that blood's nutrient-rich, loaded with enzymes and oxygen going back, and it's mending and repairing the body. 91.5.
So my skin temperature is at 91 degrees right now. It's time to hop on in and see what 2 minutes of cryotherapy will do.
The initial burst of cold was shocking but refreshing. Then quickly my skin was tingling, teeth chattering, and I was shivering all over.
36 degrees.
Now it is 36 degrees, down from 91. That's a 55-degree difference, and I'm definitely feeling it.
And after people have that first or second experience, number one, they're ready for what's going to happen. Number two, they fell in love with the outcome.
And the deep freeze is catching on in the frozen tundra.
It's just a lot of benefits that you get from it. So, from that standpoint, just trying to keep my body preserved and fresh throughout the season is the best.
That was definitely a different experience initially, but it definitely was well worth it.
Pretty fascinating stuff. Clay Matthews and Dayton Jones use the treatment to help them recover as well. But there are also a lot of non-professional athletes using cryotherapy to help with things like arthritis and post-op surgery.
I just walk outside to do that.
Yeah, you can this week, it looks like it.
That works.